Hey guys, so for this video I'll be doing unboxing slash review slash chat about N.Flying's fourth mini album, How Are You? I've been meaning to get this for the longest time. I was actually going to get this around, I think October, yeah, around October, September. But kind of like an explanation why I got this quite late was because when we had our Secret Santa list, I did not have that many albums that I really wanted. And I put this on my list. So I didn't want to get that that specific album because I didn't know what my Secret Santa was going to get me. And I actually accidentally bought an album that I listed on there as well. So I was like, oops. But it ended up not messing anything up. So that was at least good. But I had this on the list because it was an album that I really enjoyed this year. I'll talk a little bit after I show what this album looks like. But before I start, like I always do with my unboxing videos, I'll compare it to a jewel case. So this is how big the album is. It's kind of like your standard book packaging, but it's not your hardcover. If you own FX's Four Walls, it's basically kind of like this paper book packaging. So here's the front. Let's get a closer look at the photo. I love this photo. And the back. You get a total of 5 songs and another picture, and then it says, how are you? And let me show you guys the spine. Alright, so you do get stickers for this, and a photo card, but I got this without the photo card. So, kind of like the elephant in the room, depending on where you're watching this, obviously. Supposedly, Kwang Jin is like temporarily removed from N.Flying. I don't know if he's gonna be removed permanently, but right now he's not part of the group because some accusations, and honestly I don't have the time to really look into what happened. But to be completely honest, he's the member that always I had the least interest in. He was actually supposed to be in CM Blue, but then something happened and he didn't get to make it in the group. But I like everyone else but him. It's not that I had an issue with him. It's just like I was never really drawn to him. Even the new member, I really like. So yeah. But I find it really unfortunate that I actually really like these pictures. That he really tarnished the reputation, basically. And really to redeem yourself in the Korean public is really difficult to do. So I hope this doesn't like ruin the rest of the group's career, but which is really sad because the other guys were not doing anything wrong, but you never know. Well, the guy from Day 6 had to like leave the group, and here's the disc. The guy from Day 6 had to leave the group because of like dating a fan or something, and holy shit, and then Day 6 got even more successful. So, sometimes things do end up working out, and if that's the case, I hope that N.Flying, becomes more successful. They're kind of like the first band to flop for FNC, because CN Blue really hit it big, and obviously FT Island was huge as well. And then N.Flying debuted it, and they have another group that's more indie, and I haven't heard anything from them. And obviously AOA is their first girl group, and they're very successful. Took a good year and a half, but they made it. But yes, my thoughts on this album: perfect summer album. Two very extremely solid songs, which are the first two. Obviously, How Are You, which is How Are You Today, which is the lead single, and Up All Night is the promotional single. They performed it on some stages, but I actually prefer Up All Night compared to How Are You Today. Not that How Are You Today is a bad song, but Up All Night deserves a music video. So if you haven't listened to that song, please do. It's so, so, so good. I really like the lyrics for it, and the other songs are really fun as well. This is just a well produced summer album, more upbeat. I really enjoyed all of their albums thoroughly. Even their first mini album is very good. The main reason I kind of lost a bit interest in N.Flying was because of their second single, or technically the first single album. I was like, this song is really boring. And then they went like on a big hiatus, and after the new member got eliminated from Produce 101, they added him, and then they made a comeback very fast. They had a really good mini album, then they had another mini album, and this one. So all of their mini albums, the first, second, third, and fourth, are really good. It's just that that single they released, I think it's called Lonely, it just did not really click with me. Maybe I do have to give it a few more listens, because I'll be completely honest, like I listened to that song like one or two times and I was not here for it. And it's not that it was bad, it was just like I was not feeling it. Because it's a lot more toned down, from what I remember, because it's been a while since I even listened to that song. But what I really, really like about N.Flying is the fact that they mix the rapping and the singing, and it blends really well, and it makes them stand out compared to the other bands. So they can really do a lot of genres, in my opinion, because of that distinctiveness in their music. So they can really dive into basically anything that they want to without kind of escaping their identity, because their identity gives them that ability to explore all of those sounds. And with the new member, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I really like him. I think he has a really great voice. And what I've really find really unfortunate is that N.Flying is one of my like favorite new groups for like the new generation, and they're probably amongst the most underrated, because usually dance groups do better than like bands, for the most part. So they really have been struggling to build a fan base. I did see a rise in their physical sales, so that says something. I don't know with this whole scandal of it, if that's gonna really affect their careers. We'll just have to see. I did look on Twitter today actually, and they're supposed to make a comeback or something, or I don't know what it is. I'm still confused. I don't know if it's like an actual album or what's really going on, but they're gonna release a new song, so it's probably a digital single. But yes, I was very thoroughly I thoroughly enjoyed all of their like releases with a new member. The albums are really well produced. Like I think I unboxed another album of theirs earlier this year, and I really wanted to get this one because I'm pretty sure like their stuff is definitely gonna go out of print like within like a year or two, so I don't want to like wait and then wait and then wait and then eventually it becomes out of print, because I really enjoy this album. Even like with groups that I have followed more with their debut, like for example 17, like I've been losing a bit of interest in them. Is because I haven't been feeling kind of like their title tracks. Their albums have a good song here and there, but they're not really doing much for me, so I don't know if I'm gonna stop buying their albums. And then yeah, there isn't like many groups that I've been really interested that are not that are boy groups. So right now it's basically just Monster X, and Monster X have been like um I don't know, have been a little bit recycling their songs for a bit. So but I still really stand them. I really like their music, or maybe it's just a weird feeling that I'm having, but they're still at the very very top right now. And then obviously Winner is another group that um I always look forward to hearing music from, and I guess N.Flying is in that list as well, because I'm not into NCT, I'm not into Icon, I'm not into God7. uh who else, like amongst the I'm losing a bit of interest in 17. I don't know. I'm thinking of what other group there is that's kind of like on the newer generation. Yeah, I guess that, because those are the ones I follow the most. So I'll see how things go on with 17. I did purchase their album this year, but I haven't been as impressed as I was when they first debuted. Um, I, 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 I don't know. Kind of like the ones that have been solid so far for me have been Monster X, Winner, and N.Flying. Because 17's falling down a bit for me. But yes, listen to this album. I know a lot of people don't really pay attention to bands, but I think it's worth it. And they're really, really good singers, especially the new member. He has like pipes when it comes to like singing. So he definitely like enhanced N.Flying, like his music. Yeah. So I guess before the year ends, I did order like one, two, three, four more albums that are supposed to be arriving. From what I remember, I ordered Jennie's solo single, which that I have a lot to talk about that one. Key's first studio album, Lovely's newest release, and Ihonki's second mini album, who's also under FNC. So that will be kind of like a wrap for the year. And I am planning to get kind of, I guess, for future purchases kind of more on the newer side. Definitely Don't Bang Shinki's new studio album, Cosmic Girl's new release, and G Friend's new release, and anything that's Girls' Generation related, I will be getting. This includes solos. But yes, not too much purchasing, because I am going on a bunch of trips the first half of the year. So I do kind of have to save up, and I want to get a job. So depending on whether I get a job or not, it's just how I'll be purchasing stuff basically. So I'll be on a bit of hiatus when it comes to purchasing albums. That's why I kind of went all out this December, because I knew that I just told myself I'm just gonna treat myself for the holidays, and this new year I'm like, for the first half I'm definitely just going to focus on like purchasing the ones I really 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 want. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about like G-Friend's album. It's a second studio album. Oh my gosh, I'm like, but yes. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit long, I guess, because I was ranting a bit. If you have any other questions or requests, please comment down below. I'll probably film an actual collection video for N.Flying, depending if it's this if their new release is gonna have a physical album or something. I don't know, depending on that. But yes, thank you guys for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day. And if you're watching this in 2018, that this new year is even better. Yeah. All right, guys. Bye.